Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be reviewing an album. So if any of you guys are familiar with this album, this is To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. It's his third studio album. He released it March 23rd, 2015. So it's been released now for a while. And if you haven't listened to it, please go listen to it before watching this video. This video goes into depth on some of the topics he brings up in this video, and some of the topics he brings up in this album, and just dives in deeper on all these songs and the transitions and the deeper meanings behind them. Starting off with the themes. So the themes of this album are pretty basic. Obviously, Kendrick Lamar always discusses the topic of racism, materialism, oppression, and as well as self-love. So this album is actually not at To Kill a Mockingbird, that title, To Pimp a Butterfly. So to literally pimp something as beautiful as a butterfly, meaning to drain the life out of and to take advantage over and to oppress something as beautiful as a butterfly, just like To Kill a Mockingbird, that metaphor. So this album dives into all these themes over all these songs. So on side A, we have Wesley's Theory, For Free, King Kunta, Institutionalized in These Walls. And then side B, Alright, For Sale, More, and then Mama. And then side C's Hood Politics, and Through the Black or the Berry. And then side D is You Ain't Gotta Lie, and then ending with the most influential song on the album, Mortal Man. So personally, I feel like my favorite song on this album is either You, or I really like Wesley's Theory, For Free. The transitions from Wesley's Theory to For Free, the jazzy, there's a saxophone that comes in at the very, very end of Wesley's Theory. If I find an audio clip, I'll put it over this and I'll play it. And then it transitions really, really well into For Free. All the transitionals into all these albums. And like ending with These Walls, he ended with a quote, I found myself screaming in a hotel room, and then it transitions into You.
Found myself screaming in a hotel room.
A little bit. It transitions into You with him screaming and exclaiming about how loving someone is really, really, really complicated topic, and how it can take a toll on somebody. And all the transitions from each of these songs, from For Sale to Mama, or from How Much a Dollar Cost to Complexion, are just absolutely amazing. Now, the most influential, absolutely amazing song on this album is Mortal Man. It is a extensive 10-minute song with about, I would say, 3-ish minutes of actual lyricism and lyrics. The rest is an old interview of Tupac Shakur, so one of the most influential people in the rap community today. If you don't know who he is, I don't know how have you been living under a rock. Look him up. He died in the 90s, but he led to all of hip hop today. And whether it be Kendrick Lamar, whether it be J. Cole, whether it be Drake, whether it be any of the above. Now, those are all controversial topics now, but Tupac was the main influence for all these. So Kendrick Lamar did a mock interview, so it was a recording of a Tupac interview that had basically never been seen before on the internet or anywhere, that Kendrick Lamar himself, I guess, uncovered or something like that, and he found it, and Kendrick Lamar voiced the questions in the interview and asked him just about the current state of America and how racism and oppression and all of those things in all these songs, so the racism piece, the self-love piece, the oppression piece, all of those pieces combined, how they are affecting us. And that makes this album just a deep dive into a beautiful, beautiful subject. Well, beautiful and scary subject about self-love and oppression and racism and getting through rough times and just getting through things. And it's really inspiring if you've ever listened to this album. And if you haven't looked at the lyrics on the album, I encourage you to go look at the lyrics on You is an amazing song for lyrics. For free, as well as How Much a Dollar Cost. Or You Ain't Gotta Lie is an amazing, they're all amazing songs. Look at the lyrics. Plenty of metaphors, plenty of similes, all of that, all combined to make an absolutely amazing album that I have so much appreciation for. Alright, we're going to take a deep dive onto one of these songs. How Much a Dollar Cost. So this song describes the story of how Kendrick met a man in Africa, a very poor man obviously, and all he wanted was $1. So this song describes a greater meaning of like material possessions and how much you're willing to hold on to, and what greed can do to a man to not give up a single dollar, or in this case not just giving up a single dollar, but in the grand scheme of things supporting the impoverished communities. And I mean, obviously Kendrick grew up in Southside Compton, not the greatest community, so how much support they got was minimal. And if you have ever heard his previous albums, his father actually died when he was a young kid, and he didn't grow up with a father figure. So that support in the material possessions and the greed of man, it caused his life to be harder. Obviously, it causes all our lives to be harder. If you're struggling, if you're in debt, if you're impoverished, if you don't have enough to eat, if you don't have a place to sleep, the greed of man also contributes to that factor. So this song is, I recommend listening to it. As soon as you click off to this video, just listen to the whole album. If you already have, listened to it again. It's absolutely amazing. It dives in depth on all these topics, and look at the lyrics as you're listening. It's absolutely amazing. And so the song You, obviously you have two contrasting things here. So you have the song You, and you have the song...
Hey guys, my editing software crashed, so there's not going to be any images or anything like that. This video will be on this point, so sorry about that.
So these songs are exactly these songs are exactly what they like. They're contrasting, they're colliding. You is talking about depression and Kendrick feeling himself as worthless, and just him just kind of getting over that worthlessness and depression. And I is the exact opposite. It's a great song. It's an amazing song. One of my favorite songs in the album. This entire album is absolutely amazing. I'm going to say that about every single song in the album. So, but I is talking about self-empowerment and being self-empowered. And here, I mean, some of the lyrics, I haven't been through a whole lot, but trial and tribulations, have no God or something like that. It's just basically talking about how trial and tribulations, how hard times and different things. He's been through a lot, obviously, and he's gonna get through it, and he's empowered. So it's an absolutely amazing song. Just this entire album is. But those two songs really stand out too. I mean, they're big on the album, obviously. You and I, they're contrasting themes. But yeah, so this album is a 10 out of 10. It's my favorite rap album right now. Probably my favorite rap album. Go listen to the album. It's absolutely amazing. The songs have crazy deep meanings. I just skimmed over the basics of pretty much like 4 of them, 3 of them, whatever it was. I don't want to make this video too long. Go listen to the album. Go look at the lyrics, everything like that. I'll see you guys in the next one.